Hello everyone. Thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. This is a very serious matter, but at the same time it's funny. A suspected thief who had broke into a mosque in Kebbi State, Nigeria, to steal, but the unplanned act happened. This particular guy that you can see there with all those phones, those are the stolen phones he acquired from the mosque. He went to go and steal, but unfortunately for him, he got so tired that he fell asleep. This suspected thief is identified as Hamza Usman, who is 31 years old and he's from Meidahini village, was caught in the early hours of today, July 30th, 2021, being Friday, with multiple phones at Bayankara, Benin Kebbi. However, this particular guy claimed that he was in the company of two others who are now at large, confessed that they have been stealing phones at night in houses when owners had gone to bed. Look at this guy. Yes, usually thieves go at night or they go in the middle of the day when they know a lot of people have gone to work and the whole area is quiet. That's the time that thieves will sneak into people's houses to steal. So you see that others ran away and left him there. They didn't even care to wake him up, or who knows, probably they called him and he didn't want to go with them. He decided that he wants to keep on stealing more of the phones, and they left him. Unfortunately for him, he slept off. And you know, in the mosque, early hours they come for prayers, and that was when they came in there and they found this guy. He went into the mosque at night after scaling walls of some houses and stealing phones, and was about stealing gadgets when he suddenly fell asleep. He was arrested when the worshippers began trooping in for early morning prayers. He has since been handed over to the police authority. So right now the police is investigating so as to see if they could get hold of the other guys that he was actually stealing with. So you see, that's where this word comes up. Every day is for the thief, but one day is for the owner. Little did Hamza Usman know that he will be caught today. So you can see that his own plan did not work as he had wanted it to. Instead, the reverse was the case. Look at this young guy. He's now going to spend time in jail. And look at the phones he even went to go and steal. Why not walk? You are a young man. His two legs are okay, his two hands are okay. That energy he's using to scale people's walls at night, why can't he put in that same energy in search for something to do? He doesn't have to go to school to have something to do. He can go into a trade or learn a trade or be an apprentice somewhere, and then afterwards he's settled and he will put up his own. That is how it is done in some of these areas where you can't afford to go to school. Then you don't be a nuisance to the society, neither to yourself or to your family members. You make yourself very useful. Either you learn something. There are handcrafts. There are a lot of things that God has blessed people. You can use your hands to do so many things. Alright, these hands and legs that he has, that is okay. He's not handicapped. He doesn't have any special need. Yet he's stealing. Meanwhile, you see people with special needs are making it. The other day, it was a lady with special needs graduated as a medical doctor. The other day, is a lady with special needs. You could see her hawking pure water. And what happened? She just bought a big house in Lagos worth over millions. If she had folded her arms, or if they all have folded their arms and saying they have special needs and they can't walk, then they wouldn't have achieved the success they've achieved today. They have every excuse, and people would understand with them that, okay, Due to their special needs, they have limits to what they can actually do. But this guy, does he have any excuse? Look at his two hands are very okay. His two legs are okay. He even looks very healthy. And then he can't use that and be useful to himself. Instead, he's making a mockery of himself. People out there, instead of getting yourself involved into the act of stealing, or like these days, some people have turned kidnap into a business for themselves, where you kidnap people, whether the rich or the poor, they're kidnapping everybody now. And once you're unable to provide whatever they need, you are a goner. Just tell yourself goodbye because you may not live to see the light of the next day. And instead of these people to channel all of this energy into something good, something productive, something lucrative, they decide to channel it into something evil and deadly. How do people feel when they go to rob people of their sweat? How do people feel when they get themselves involved into horrible acts that are affecting people that are living their lives and trying to make ends meet? It's so painful. Stealing from people and kidnapping, they are all acts of stealing because the kidnappers will still demand for ransom that they did not work for. People can just sit down and arrange and tell themselves this is the kind of thing they want to do for a living. You murder people, you take them, you rob them of what they have labored for. Some people, you don't even know how long they've stayed out there trying to make ends meet, and then whatever they've made, you now come and steal it and take it away from them. When you are healthy, you're okay, and you can do whatever you want to do to achieve the success or to even put food on your table. Instead, you decided that it's the act of stealing and robbing people of their wealth or their source of livelihood. Well, that is too bad, but good thing that he has been caught. I'm sure he's going to mention the names of the other guys that were with him. But it's so unfortunate that the other guys left him there while he was still there. But like I said earlier, who knows, probably they had called him, let them leave the place. It was already past their time. But you know, greed can make people to go extra mile. But he decided that he wants to go an extra mile. He was succeeding in what he was doing. He wanted to finish up. And that was how he continued. And right now he's caught up. However, they intend to actually handle this issue, well, best known to them. Friends, what do you all think about this? A guy who went to steal now slept off in the place he went to steal. And that was what got him arrested. Please, if you have anything to say, you could put that down at the comment section. And this is not the first time that a thief has gone into a place to steal and then slept off. Some time ago, I also posted a video of a guy who went to steal, and once he got there, he got into the house. It was already past midnight. He had gone some other places to steal, and this was like his final stop. He said, let him give himself a little bit of rest. And that was how this guy slept off on the bed. In the morning, that was how they discovered him, and he was arrested. So you see that some people are just forcing themselves into horrible acts. A guy who will go to someone's house to steal or go somewhere to steal and sleep off, it tells you a whole lot about that person. If you're out there and planning to rob people of their sweat to make ends meet, have a rethink about it. You may not be caught today, you may not be caught tomorrow. The time you'll be caught, you may be taken unaware. And sometimes it's unfortunate that some of these people that go to steal, they may come back and decide that they don't want to steal anymore. And at that point, it may be too late because the police may be after them. And then when they are caught up, even after they've repented, there's nothing they can do about it. And some of them spend long years in jail. So why live that kind of a life where you be confined in a particular space? If you're out there and trying to make money the quick way or trying to rob people of their sweat, have a rethink about it. Learn to use your hands and your legs and go to honest places. Seek for something to do with your two hands. It's better than you being caught in a horrible act that you would end up in jail. For how long, only God knows how long they are going to keep them when they are being arrested. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please don't forget to hit on the like button. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you. God bless you all. Wife is such a woman that held her husband in high esteem. She still talked good about him despite the way he was killed and despite where he was killed. That didn't stop the wife. And we know from the onset it was the wife who sent DSS all the way from Abuja to come and find out what had happened to her husband. And that was where they were able to trace Chidima, who was part of the killer and all that. And they were able to discover how he also died. She wasn't even ready to know whether he died with another lady or all of that, which is what some women may concentrate on rather than concentrating on finding out how the husband died or what led to his death. They would conclude and ignore it. Well, he died in the arms of another woman. That is his own business. He called that for himself, and I don't care. Whatever is the burial arrangement, they'll arrange his burial and that. But the wife was just so focused on what led to her husband's death. I'm sure the husband may not have been a man that is known to be with women up and down. Otherwise, the wife wouldn't have gone to the extent she had gone with regards to finding out how her husband died. And if not for her pushing forward and his family members pushing forward, his parents and all others who pushed forward to check, no one would know that it was a murder case. It would have been painted as just a random death where someone took a lady into the apartment and he ended up dead. Then it would have been a closed chapter. But his family member knew whom he really was. He wasn't that kind of a person, and that was why they had to dig deep, and eventually they found out that this man was just lured to his death. It was a planned murder. The question is, who would want such a man dead? For some people, they would want to arrest or kidnap them and then take money from them, but this one, it was both. They wanted him dead, and they wanted him dead, and at the same time they wanted his money. It's such a pity that he went through death like this, or he died in the arms of someone that he might have seen as a friend, but unknown to him that this person was just out for her own selfish gain, and whatever happened that made her to conspire with other people to kill him, best known to them. However, investigations are still on at the moment, and whatever updates they have regarding his death, you'll definitely be updated. And whatever happens regarding his further conspirators, you'll definitely be updated. And we know that late Mr. Taga's death is one of the deaths that had made rounds, and it lasted for a very long time. It's not like some of the deaths that you just hear and it's died down there. No, all because his family members were bent on finding out the real truth as to what led to his death, which they have been able to do that, and they are still on it until they get to the final stop of this issue. Friends, what do you all think about this with what the mom has said, and also his wife, whom people would think that the woman should have ignored him or should have ignored whatever transpired to his death? Instead, she was one of the major person with his parents and his family members who had to go further to dig the real truth as to what led to his death. Please, if you have anything to say, you could put that down at the comment section. Once again, may God console his parents, entire family members, his wife, and his kids that had been left behind without a father. May God console them all. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please don't forget to hit on the like button. Also, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified. Friends, thank you for coming up. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please don't forget to hit on the like button. Also, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please don't forget to hit on the like button. Also, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you. God bless you all. Friends, thank you for coming up today. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. Also, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you. God bless you all.